let's dive into what people really want to talk about.
Taylor Swift, is that what they want to talk about?
Actually, yes, it is. That is one of the first questions that we got from the community.
Taylor
Gosh.
Swift.
I saw this one ahead of time. So.
Yeah. From Mike, what do you think of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and the NFL and the whole situation with that? That's verbatim the quote.
Yeah, the whole situation.
But because it is a whole situation, like it's not really like you can't really ask why, because I mean they're both attractive people, so like that makes sense. But like the whole craziness that came from it, like NFL views spiked. Taylor got a whole mess of new fans.
It's crazy how loyal these Swiftie fans are. And like, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I mean, but from what I've seen and heard.
I don't know, bro. You just said Swiftie. I've never heard anybody say that before. That's
Never heard about Swifties?
Dude,
Bro.
come on, man.
Swiftie?
Look,
It's like a term.
You don't get Swiftie? You don't have a love story?
I go ahead.
No,
Go
but
ahead.
just it's wild to me the influence that she has over this tribe or community of people. I mean, literally 400%. I don't know the quotes. 400% lift in viewership, the most watched regular season game in history. There's some crazy stats being thrown around. It's wild that she could literally just participate, and then her followers can now be into football, now buy merch, now want to support that with no connection or relevance or interest in football. It's just because she's doing it, they want to do it or support it. That's fucking mind blowing.
I think there's a word for that. Cult.
I was thinking it.
Well, you did say tribe.
I said tribe. It's like one slight deviation from.
So I've heard a few comments about this. My news feed has been filled up with fucking all this shit about it. I'm like, I don't give a about Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But what is fascinating is she's got 274 million followers.
Are you one of them?
No.
Not yet.
No. Out of principle, no.
I'm not either. I don't.
But my point is, okay, so there's like 330 million Americans, right? So she's got a very international
Worldwide,
audience,
yeah.
which is amazing. But what's more amazing is, can you guess what the NFL's following is?
Less than that.
Is it 100 million?
No.
Oh.
28.
28 million. Oh, it's
28
tiny.
million.
10% of what her following is, basically. So she's 10 times
How is there only
bigger.
20?
So you're saying the
Than the
NFL
NFL.
paid Taylor
Yeah,
Swift to come to their
Well,
game?
and this is also like the NFL Instagram page. I'm just talking
Okay.
about Instagram. So Taylor Swift Instagram,
Got it.
NFL Instagram.
Not aggregates of teams.
But
and
yeah,
all that.
then there's like all the different teams. I didn't fucking care enough to like add up all the teams. But
That'd be a lot.
yeah, like what's the biggest?
Yeah.
The biggest team in the NFL is
I
probably
mean,
the
I
Dallas
can't-
Cowboys.
Cowboys have a pretty big following.
Let's see what theirs
the
is.
Steelers might.
Steelers might be up there.
The Eagles might.
But the Cowboys are 4.6. So
I imagine like most NFL teams got to be in that
Steelers-
like 5 to 7 million range, right?
Yeah. Actually, I should be able to speak about this pretty well. My very first business was a sports business where I had fan pages for NFL teams. The
million.
Steelers are 3.5.
Eagles are 3 million.
Yeah, so I
that's
guarantee you
market
they're
up.
probably all under 5 million. So collectively 32 times 5 is 150 million, let's call it 160 million-ish.
Yeah, so that's the,
Right? So guaranteed combined, she's double the size of the NFL. Or maybe not double, but like
Significantly larger.
70% bigger.
Yeah.
So to your
She's
point,
huge.
to your point,
huge.
the fact that she's had that big of influence blows my mind from a business standpoint.
Well, like I would get it if she was saying like something relevant to music or fashion
Yeah.
or something, but
She's
you're talking
just
about
watching
a
from a fucking
completely
box.
different.
Yeah, and the rumor is that like her and Travis are like dating or something like that. And the thing that makes me so mad is like Swiftie fans are like, wow, Travis Kelce was nobody until Taylor Swift came into his life. I was like, shut up. No.
I mean, he was a Super Bowl dude. Him and his brother have
He's
have
definitely
a
one of
show
the-
on Amazon Prime. He's one of the top
Yeah.
NFL
Yeah.
players for sure.
One of the top tight ends. He's
But
up there.
I heard someone say this, which was like, he should enjoy it while it lasts because even though he's a top athlete, she's a fucking billionaire, and like it's as different as like someone who makes $5,000 or $500,000, and they were like that paradigm over time, like it's gonna be rough, and they basically were taking a very pessimistic approach, and they were like, she's going to have fun with this dude, and then she's going to turn around and go find some billionaire somewhere else that's on the same level because she's flying in private. He might be flying first class or small private. She's flying fucking jumbo jets. And eventually, she's not going to want to bring her lifestyle down to meet where he can participate.
Yep.
I don't know how that shit works, but
The Chiefs franchise is definitely happy for this
Yes.
move. They got to be crushing it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think there's
Chiefs
a whole
love this.
I think there's a whole new marketing strategy that's being ideated
Yeah.
in professional sports leagues. Hey, who are our best looking dudes? Hey, can you go do the lover boy method on her and her?
Yeah,
Bring
let's
him
see.
in.
Who's
We
the
need some
next one?
eyeballs on our franchise.
Yeah,
Let's see.
like-
Dua Lipa is going to get hit up next. Like, hey, Dua Lipa, can you just like say that you're like dating this one NFL player?
Who are the?
Are you going to Google?
Hey
who-
Siri, what are the top Instagram accounts of all time? Let's find out. Okay, so Cristiano Ronaldo, number 1, Selena Gomez, Beyonce, Kim Kardashian. Actually, this isn't in order. Let me find one that's in order.
Okay, I was going to say like Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's
That one
nice.
makes sense because soccer, for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's amazing.
huge.
Soccer
I
and
don't
Messi.
think he's going to date an NFL player anytime soon.
No. We
No.
gotta find the women.
If he
all
did
right?
though, man,
The world
he'd
would
make
break.
headlines.
Actually, we should think about this in reverse. Like
who's the smallest account?
what? Like women's sports. I love that there's professional women's sports, but if we're being honest, the viewership
Yeah, it's fresh.
is like a fraction of men's sports, right? So what men
I will
should
say-
women try to like get with to garner some
I will say I will watch. Or I really wish for March Madness that they did the women's tournament like either before or after the men's. Because I mean, like, I would still watch March Madness with a thing because
Yeah.
the whole fun of it is like making bets and like guessing who's gonna
Yeah,
win.
the upsets, the underdog
Yeah.
stories. Yeah.
Like, I would still do that with the
before
girls.
would make more sense.
So
Once the
Cristiano
men are done,
Like,
you're like,
why are you making a different issue? Sorry,
Okay.
let's go back.
Cristiano Ronaldo 608 million.
fuck.
Wow.
Messi is where's Messi? 476 million. That's insane. Selena Gomez, I don't know if she's single, but 431 million. She's way bigger than Taylor Swift.
Holy cow.
Selena Gomez, really?
What did she do to
Yeah.
get so much attention?
She did
I have no
the
idea.
Disney show, and then she did some music, but she didn't do as much music as Taylor Swift. or
Kylie
anything.
Jenner's 396.
So she's bigger than
396 million.
Kylie Jenner's famous because of her sister.
The Rock is at 386.
Yeah,
Ariana Grande, 376. Kim
Wow.
Kardashian, 364.
There you go.
Beyonce, 313. Man, Taylor Swift needs to step her game up. Khloe Kardashian is at 310.
I will say, but what's the loyalty of her following? Because this
Oh.
Swift thing is
Oh,
like,
it's
like
incredible.
unreal.
All
from what I've
of-
seen.
Man, the Kendall Jenner is at freaking 292. The Kardashians.
It's the
they-
Kardashian family.
Oh my, they
like
have
the
like
aggregates like
billions.
billions, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
In
crazy.
terms
All of
of the biggest fan pages, our biggest pages followed, right? Because this had Instagram in there, had National Geographics in there.
Okay.
Like Taylor Swift is the 15th largest account on all of Instagram, but is the second most influential person on Twitter as well.
All right, guys, we have some ground to make up here, so follow us at Live Bearded. We got a little bit of a gap there.
Yeah.
Share it. Tell your friends and family. We need a little help.
Yeah,
there.
we're at 74.3 thousand.
Yeah, and sorry if we hurt your brain to be yet another person talking about Taylor Swift, but from a business standpoint,
Yeah.
it's fucking fascinating
Yeah.
what she has done. And to think the NFL is an institution in the U.S., right? And you look at that institution, and that was magnified 2, 3, 4 times by one singer and her social following
and one game,
tribe.
right? It was just one game.
Yeah.
so far,
So-
right?
One,
Well-
like it was one publicity stunt,
Yeah.
if you will, which was the game. They filmed her, the announcers talked about her, and that was it. It just blew up.